Thank you so much. Thank you, Lorene, President Grimson, Andy, Prime Minister Puna, Dr. Wolf. Thank you all. And to you, thank you for being here. Marrakesh was really a remarkable experience for me, and what inspired me as I listened to the discussions and the creation of the roadmap was that we had with us in Marrakesh representatives of indigenous peoples from all across the earth. And what we saw and learned and listened to was that a quarter of this planet is actually under the control of indigenous peoples. At least 80% of the intact ecosystems are on that quarter of the earth. Those are the big forests of South America and the Guyana Shield that contain massive stores of carbon. It's the oceans of the South Pacific that contain the food resources that all of us depend upon. And yet these same communities have been marginalized, oppressed, and stolen from. Their knowledge and experience has been discounted and discarded because it was pre-Descartes. And so what we decided was to create a new entity. We called it Nia Terro. And Nia Terro means our earth in a European language that is called Esperanto. And our earth has a simple mission. And the mission is to support indigenous peoples across this planet to be able to capture and elevate and share their wisdom and knowledge, to begin to support their efforts in building capabilities that allow them to manage their territories in a long-term wise way, to give them the ongoing tools to do what they historically have done, and very significantly, to provide them with long-term financing so that they are treated in an equitable and a fair way. And that's Nia Terro. And we have launched it. Our initial engagements are actually in the South Pacific, working with Prime Minister Puna and the citizens and the people of the South Pacific Islands, and also in the Guyana Shield with the Amerindians. But our vision and scope is global, and our resources allow us to do that. So, that's what we have launched, and that's what we have created, and it's great to be able to describe it here in a brief way. Every journey has a first step. We have taken those first steps. And I just want to just state one other thing, which as we look at our response to climate change, our focus is often on energy, as it needs to be. Our focus is on how do we go from high carbon to low carbon. But something that all of us need to recall and remember is that at least 30% of the solution for climate change can be achieved by the way we treat Mother Nature, by the way we reforest what we have deforested, by the way we secure what is still standing, by the way we treat the biodiversity that gives us our food and our sustenance. And so an important part of what we are doing, both in this new entity, Nia Terro, but also in Conservation International, is focusing on the simple idea that nature is 30.